Welcome to educate.com. This video talks about the structure of the atmosphere. The objective of this video is to learn about the different layers of the atmosphere: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Our atmosphere is divided into 5 layers starting from the Earth's surface. These are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Troposphere is the most important layer of the atmosphere. It ranges between a height of 0 to 12 kilometers away from the Earth's surface, and it contains around 75% of the gases in the atmosphere. As the height increases, the temperature decreases. The temperature drops to about 6.5 degrees Celsius for every kilometer above the Earth's surface. The air that we breathe exists in this layer. Almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, and hailstorm occur in this layer. The tropopause is located at the top of the troposphere. The temperature remains fairly constant here. This layer separates the troposphere from the stratosphere. It extends from about 13 kilometers to about 15 kilometers of height away from the Earth's surface. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomenon, making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Ozone acts as a shield for the Earth's surface. It absorbs ultraviolet radiation from the sun, and this causes a temperature increase in the upper part of the layer. Mesosphere is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere, and it extends from a range of about 50 to about 80 kilometers. The temperature drops in this layer to about -100 degrees Celsius. This is the coldest region in the atmosphere. This layer protects the Earth from meteorites. Meteorites burn up in this layer on entering from the space. Thermosphere, as the name suggests, literally means heat sphere. The temperature in this particular layer is very high because the ultraviolet radiation is turned into heat in this layer. Temperatures often reach 2000 degrees Celsius or even more. In the thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. This layer extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. This layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the Earth are reflected back to the Earth by this layer. However, solar flares can increase the number of ions in this layer, which interfere with the transmission of some radio waves at times. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. This layer has very thin air. It extends from about 550 kilometers for some thousands of kilometers above the Earth's surface. Light gases like helium and hydrogen float into space from here. Magnetosphere is the area around the Earth that extends beyond the atmosphere. The Earth's magnetic field operates here. It begins at about 1000 kilometers away from the Earth's surface. It is made up of positively charged protons and negatively charged electrons. This layer is very helpful in trapping the particles that are given off by the sun because of the presence of protons and electrons. In this video, you have learnt our atmosphere is divided into 5 layers starting from the Earth's surface. These are: the troposphere is the most important layer of the Earth, with an average height about 13 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The stratosphere lies above the troposphere and it extends up to a height of 50 kilometers. The mesosphere is the third most important layer of the atmosphere and it extends up to a height of around 80 kilometers. The thermosphere extends from a height range of around 80 kilometers to 400 kilometers. The exosphere is the last layer of the atmosphere, and it extends from about 550 kilometers for some thousands of kilometers above the Earth's surface in the atmosphere. Magnetosphere is the area around the Earth that extends beyond the atmosphere. It begins at about 1000 kilometers.
Thank you.